Good morning, it's Pete Camilleri with the On The Go market report for Thursday the 8th of April. It's currently just on 8:30, and just going to run through a few things that happened last night. In the American market, we had stocks in the US falling as consumers shunned debt amid labour market uncertainty. The US consumer credit shrank 11.5 billion in February, more than was estimated. Emerging markets bonds extended lead over US corporate debt, and we had United Airlines US Airways rise after New York Times reports merger talks. And that was some of the interesting information out there last night. How did that affect the markets? Well, we had the Dow Jones down 72.47 points. Closed at about 10,897.5. The Nasdaq was down 5.65 at 2,431, and we had the S&P down 6.99 at 1,182.5. Moving on to some of the commodities there, we had a big night across the metals, but let's start off. The commodities index was down slightly, 0.93. At 277.59. Over in the crude market, a bit of a, I reckon, profit-taking there last night. Brent crude was down 0.7 at 85.45. WTI crude was down 0.96 at 85.88. That was down 1.1%. Gasoline oil futures on the RBOB was down 3.36 at 231.47. Heating oil was down 2.44 at 224.39, and natural gas was just off slightly to close around that 4.009. Moving on to the agriculturals, canola futures was up 1.8 at 382.6. Cocoa futures were down was down 40 at 2,148. Coffee was down 1.65 at 137.55. Corn had a good bounce, up 10 points to close at 356.5 US cents a bushel. Cotton was down 1.31 at 80.98. Orange juice, or the OJ futures, were down 3.05 at 130.35. Oats was up 7.25, up 3.45%. 217.5. That'll help my little position I have there. Rough rice down 0.005 at 12.97. Soybean futures up 8 at 952.5. Soybean meal up 2.5 at 265.6. Soybean oil up 0.26 at 40.03. And wheat futures had a good bounce, up 11.5 cents to 488.75 US cents a bushel. Moving on to copper, was down 1.3 at 358.45. The biggest move, I think, last night was, in terms of dollars, was gold. That was up 17 points to close around that 1,153. It's currently trading at just under 1,150. Silver futures were up 0.268 at 18.19. Current spot market is currently trading in that 18.13 level. So all we're going to do is just having a look here on the screen here on our platform. You can see that the currencies, we have the Aussie US currently trading at 92.68. The Euros at 133.39. US dollar yen's at 93.33. And the Aussie yen is at 86.52. The SPY futures looking like opening down 24 points. I believe that'll be short-lived, given that the commodities did have, gold especially had a good run last night. But off the back of the Dow, then we may see it come under a bit of pressure, but I'm hoping for a bit of a jump in the SPY today. We can also see, you can see the Dow futures continuing the overnight session, down 4 points here at 10,844. We can see corn. We've also got platinum there, down 14.8 at 1701. So we can see there a bit of interesting moves. But looking on the chart here, we've got gold. We can see we've just broken through the previous high, and hopefully we can test through that mid 1,150 level up through to the previous high, about that 160 mark, so 1,160. If we can continue that trend, I think we may actually test the highs of 1,200 and hopefully test that previous high of 1,226. That would be very good. What have we got coming out today in terms of news? Let's bring up the calendar for Thursday. Let's see if we can get that up here. Oops. Okay, Thursday in Australia we have the unemployment change, unemployment rate, participation rate, and full-time employment change. We have Japan coming out with BOG or Bank of Japan monthly report, and also bankruptcies year on year. In Switzerland we have the unemployment rate. Finland we have the GDP indicator. France we have the trade balance. In Great Britain or the United Kingdom we have industrial production, manufacturing production. Eurozone we have the retail sales. Germany industrial production. In South Africa we have the manufacturing production. Again in the United Kingdom the Bank of England announces rates, monetary policy decisions. In the States we have the initial jobless claims and the EIA natural gas storage data as well. And then later on in the evening we have the AIG performance of construction index. If there's any information you'd like on today, given on today's broadcast, please feel free to give us a call on 1300 660 734. If not, have a great day. All the best for today, and hopefully trading's very good today. All the best. Thank you very much.